Life's not easy, kid. It never was, and it never will be. You're going to get knocked down, pushed around, and left wondering if it's even worth it. But here's the thing, nobody's coming to save you. The world doesn't owe you anything, and it sure as hell isn't fair. You've got to stand up and fight for every inch, because that's the only way forward. I've seen it all, the betrayals, the failures, the nights where sleep doesn't come because your mind won't stop racing. I've been at the edge, looking down into the abyss, wondering if it's even worth trying anymore. And you know what I realized? The world doesn't care if you're tired, if you're hurting, or if you're barely holding. It keeps moving, and if you want to survive, you've got to move with it. I've been there, right where you are, feeling like the weight of the world is crushing me, like every step takes more out of me than I've got left to give. I know what it's like to lose, to watch everything you care about slip through your fingers. But I also know that as long as you're still breathing, there's always a chance to turn it around. Life is pain, yeah, but it's also about finding that one thing, anything that keeps you going. Maybe it's a dream, maybe it's a promise, maybe it's just a stubborn refusal to quit. Whatever it is, hold on to it, because that's what's supposed to fund you through when everything else falls apart. You're not alone in this fight. Everyone's carrying their own burdens, their own scars. Some wear them on their sleeves, others hide them deep inside. But we're all in it together, whether we realize it or not. And no matter how alone you feel, there's always someone fighting their own battle, someone who understands. The world will try to break you, but it can't take away your will unless you let it. You've got a fire inside you, and it's what's kept you going this far. Don't let it die. Feed it. Protect it. Let it burn as bright as it can, because that's your strength. Giving up, that's the easy way out. But you're stronger than that. You've come this far and you've got further to go. Stand up. Keep fighting. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how much it hurts, because warriors don't quit. They endure. They rise. Every scar, every wound, every failure, it's all part of the journey. It's proof that you've fought, that you've survived, and that you're still standing. Let it remind you of how far you've come, not just how far you have to go. Because every setback is just a setup for a comeback, and you've got what it takes to rise again. You see, life's not about avoiding the pain. It's about pushing through it. It's about proving to yourself every single day that you're stronger than you were yesterday. And if today knocks you down, then get up and try again tomorrow. Keep showing up. Keep fighting. Keep believing that you have what it takes. And when you feel like you can't go on anymore, remember why you started. Remember the dreams you had, the goals you set, and the promises you made to yourself. Remind yourself that you didn't come this far just to quit. You've got more in you than you think, and it's time to show the world what you're made of. So when life knocks you down again, and it will get back up, grit your teeth, square your shoulders, and face it head on. You're stronger than you know, tougher than you believe. And you've got what it takes to make it through. Because at the end of the day, the only way you truly lose is if you stop fighting. And one day, when you look back, you'll realize that every struggle, every battle, every hard moment, it all led you to where you're meant to be. You'll see that the pain was worth it, that the fight made you stronger, and that you became the warrior you were always meant to be. So stand up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. You've got this.